What's up? What's up? Straight from the chest. My name is Justin Groth, and this is Wednesday Wrap. It is something that has been on my mind. There is something that's been on my mind for quite a while. And guys, I just want to take this time, like I do every single podcast, and thank you for listening. Thank you for giving me your ear. It truly does mean a lot to me that people want to listen to what I have to say. Who would have thought? But really, thank you. And, it's no secret that I'm in fitness, and fitness is a humongous part of my life. It's taught me so much about myself. I believe it teaches people about who they are, their restrictions, their thresholds, etc. And I was scrolling through my Instagram feed the other day, and there's this page that I follow. It's called Gym Fail Memes or something like that. And they've got so many crazy fails from people in the gym. And if you go to the gym, you likely don't see a lot of these things happen, but because I see these fails and I've never seen anybody remotely like that. But then there are some that are familiar that I've seen some people do in my gym, or the gyms I've been to, but there's some crazy fails, right? And one of the fails, though, that you're never going to see in the gym, and the only time you'll ever actually identify with it, is if you're a person and you're in relatively good shape, or let's say you're in a shape that 95% of the public is not in. One of the biggest fails that you'll see be made in the gym is a sour face. That sour face, that sour look that you get from other people that just deem you as some type of, they almost look at you like you're like trash in a way. And to me, that's the biggest fail, because that person is conveying a sense of, and I hate to say this word, but envy, jealousy. And 9 times out of 10, if not 10 times out of 10, these people, they don't look like the typical in shape person. They don't look like they've been going to the gym for the amount of years that they've been going to the gym. And that is, to me, the biggest fail that anybody could convey in the gym, apart from doing exercises wrong, because all that stuff can be taught. All the fails in the gym of doing exercises wrong, look, that can all be fixed and taught. But I'll tell you one thing that is not easily fixable, and at least doesn't happen overnight, and it's your ability to not display jealousy or envy to others that simply simply display one element that you do not. And that is in the area of being disciplined. Disciplined is going to take you to levels in your life that you never thought you could acquire. Discipline. Now, some people demonize that word because it seems like drill sergeant-y to them. Do you know what I mean by drill sergeant-y? It seems like it's very, it just seems like it's a very blanket term, very dull, boring, discipline. Like you grew up in an army family, I get that. But what you have to understand is that all the people that you look up to in your life, all the people that have any type of legacy that they're leaving, or have acquired any type of financial wealth. Now, financial wealth doesn't beget spiritual wealth in terms of who they are as a character, as a person. But I would argue that probably every one of those people have one or more areas of discipline in their life that they hold on to, and that they actually protect with who they are in their identity. Protect that discipline. They protect it because it's what they know makes them a better or their best version. So that's something that is inordinately in play every single day of their life. That's why fitness is so closely oriented to who you are as an individual in terms of your sense of elevation, your sense of development. Because if you are going to not display levels of discipline, I can tell you your life is probably, in some scope of the matter, distorted just a little bit. And I say that loosely because I'm sure that there's people that don't have discipline, or the areas of discipline where they don't display a lot of discipline, but they're still very organized in their life. But how often do you see that? I've never seen that exist. But I know I'm talking to a lot of people here, and I don't know who falls into which category. But I'm going to argue against that. That doesn't really live in people that have areas of distortion in life. Discipline doesn't live there. I don't feel like those two can coincide. I don't feel like if you have discipline, you're going to have disorganization. And the people that are looking at you in a way or disgust when they're at the gym, these people, they're just lacking the discipline that they need to take their bodies to the next level. Because they have all of the willpower to come into the gym. They have all the willpower to make that a consistent part of their day. But yet they don't have the discipline, or they don't place the laws that they need to place in their daily life with regards to what they eat, what they put in their mouth. And if you take away stress and sleep, because all those things definitely adhere to a person in the way that they look, and you just focus on what they eat, they don't have the discipline to say no. And they always got excuses as to why they eat the way that they eat. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is because that happened to me yesterday. Now, I'm no Hulk in the gym. I don't have the best body, but at the same time, I notice people that don't look like I look, and they've been coming to the gym for 5, 6, I've seen these people for 5, 6 years. And you know what's funny? It's always the same people. It's always the same few people that look at you in a way that you know they're not on your team, buddy. They're just not. They may befriend you in person, like when you're communicating with them, like what's up, how you doing? But that's it. It's short, it's facadial, and I see past that facade, and I hate it. I really want you to tell me how you feel. But really, the way that you look at me tells me everything. And it's so simple. You could have what I have if you just were more disciplined. That's it. So you can look at me with the sourpuss face all day long. The only reason why you look at me, why you project that to me, is because you don't have what it really takes to do the things that I do. I only look this way because I'm willing to eat dog crap. I'm willing to eat bland food. I'm willing to do these things consistently. I'm willing to put my health, my mental health, my physical health above my momentary dopamine hit levels. I'm willing to do that, but you're not. But you look at me in a way of disgust. It's okay though. You can keep looking at me like that, but understand that I see it. I see what you're struggling with. And you can make the same changes in your life that I have. I'm no different. I'm a human just like you. The only reason why you're not further along is because you cannot display and protect the areas of discipline in your life. You cannot produce them, and you cannot make sure that they're a continued constituent of your life. And that's the only reason why you're not trailing further. And I use this in correlation to fitness, but guys, this is in every avenue of your life. It can be in business, it can be in relationships, and it's definitely for sure with yourself. Everything that's worth something in life requires you to be somewhat disciplined, organized, obedient. Call it what you want. But really, discipline is obedience, it's organization. It's all of those elements. You don't have to look at discipline as one framework piece where it just is like militant, drill sergeant-y. That's not what discipline is. Discipline is your ability to adhere to something long-term in that practice because it makes you better. So for me, it's my business, it's my clients, it's my body, it's my mental health. I actively apply certain constituents in my life that I know are going to progress me, whether it be reading, whether it be exercising, eating healthy, drinking water, getting enough rest. I mean, guys, I got to put a boundary on those things. I got to put a boundary on what I eat, right? Or else if I don't, I'm going to become a fat lop. If I don't put if I haven't used that word lop forever. But if I don't make myself drink water, I'm not going to stay hydrated. My cells aren't going to be nourished, right? If I don't read, I'm going to slowly become dull in my processing probably. I'm not going to have a large vocabulary. Guys, all these are components that need to be in your life. And if they're not, you're just going to be a watered down version of what you were called to be. If that's okay with you, that's okay with you. But don't discredit, discount, or view others with a sourpuss face because they've chosen to take the higher, more difficult road. They don't deserve that. And understand that the smart ones, they can all see through your facade. You're not fooling nobody. You think you are, but they can see through, and they can see your insecurities and see that you're only projecting. Because you too wish that you could be on that level. And guess what? You can. You don't have to wish. You just have to apply discipline.